Y'all ready?
I'm ready.
I said get ready, because this ain't funny. My name's Mike D. I'm about to get money.
It's a good one.
I hate you. Why you spit bars like that? All right. Welcome to the welcome to the third episode of the LaidBack podcast. You know, we back here for another one. We out here in our permanent space.
Yeah, in our new permanent space.
Location.
New permanent location.
We got kicked out of the last one, so
Exactly.
we're kind of in between spaces right now. But I think we're keeping this one.
For sure.
This is also where we're living right now.
Yeah, we're in a parking lot. If you couldn't tell from the back.
See, my bed is over there. You see that little? Move over here.
Can we see our shelter?
See that little thing right there? That's my bed right there. That little buggy. Yeah.
That red thing that's hanging from the thing, I sleep in that like a hammock.
That up.
Go ahead.
Oh yeah, that red thing that just got out of Madison's Way. That's where we go when it rains.
Yeah.
But the little shopping cart thing is where we sleep.
Yeah.
When it's not raining.
We also put fires in it because it's a good holder for the embers.
Keeps us warm.
Yeah.
Keeps me warm. I don't know what song that is.
It's not.
That's not a song.
I don't think so.
Tasted like spaghetti.
All right, so this has been a marinating topic that's been on everyone's minds for the last,
including mine,
for like the last maybe 7 or 8 months. So, and we talked about it briefly. There's some guys coming into our home, so we might have to yell at them. But we briefly talked about it. In the first episode, but we didn't really go in detail on why things happened the way that they did. So, pretty much, if you didn't get the gist already, we're going to be talking about what happened to our last YouTube name and the channel in general, JMad, yeah? Are they just chilling right there? Yeah, they're just chilling right there. They can see. Jacob, move over to your right. I'm going to move over to more. 1, 2, 3.
No, I don't think, no. They're not in frame at all.
Okay, they're just chilling over there.
Yeah.
Okay, so what happened to JMad?
We killed him. We killed J-Mad.
We killed J-Mad?
Yeah, that's why it's hard for us to find a good location. It's because we're on the run.
Okay.
Running from the authority.
Yeah.
Well, I think to start it off, I think what like we're gonna go back to I'm gonna go back to the beginning, not like the beginning, but the beginning of like
the beginning.
the beginning of
nothing.
See a bone fall like no.
And then J-Mad.
2000 Space Odyssey. But no. We're I'm gonna go to the beginning of what made the decision start to come into fruition. So I guess what started off was the fact that we all, like Jacob and I, went to college, and Calvin was still he's still here in our hometown, and
still here in our hometown.
I mean, yeah, but we're here now, you know what I mean. But it was just a difficulty because we still had ideas that we wanted to do, but we wanted to be doing it together in person, whereas we wanted to do gameplay, but we wanted that to be minimal.
These kids are doing tricks.
Oh my gosh, there's scooters. Jacob, move to your right.
I'm about to get that. Kids out here doing tricks. Oh, shit.
But I think that's one of the things that put things into effect, and I don't know, I felt personally that a part of me was just like, yeah, we can make this work, but we're still not doing, production-wise, we're still not bringing to the table what we initially wanted to because of that rift that came in, that setback that came about. And I don't know, he got busy with school, and
I'm still busy with school.
Yeah, we're all still busy, but we're still making this work somehow. Don't fucking know how, but we just couldn't. Our schedules always conflicted when it came to stuff. Yeah, we did gameplay, but other than that, whenever we were trying to maybe go home or something like that, and we had an idea and we wanted to go home for it.
What the fuck is this?
We couldn't because of that.
Yeah! That's what's his face.
Who?
He graduated some time ago.
Jordan Barraclaw?
Looks like Jordan Barraclaw.
Don't say last names. This is going into the public. You're gonna have to censor that now.
I don't need to censor it.
Yeah, you do. You know, that's exposing information that doesn't belong to you.
I don't know. That's one of the first things that made me rethink this whole. He called the skater guys facts.
No, they called the guys in the car facts.
No, but that's what made us rethink everything. Made me personally rethink things. Mm-hmm. Now on to the next for whoever wants to speak up about their 2 cents on what made this more official.
I feel like we just wanted it to be a lot more like professional, I guess. You know, from just a random YouTube channel to like
Stop louder,
a
stop
filmmaking channel. So this is very distracting. They're playing music over there. They got dudes scooting around.
It's cool. They're not. I don't think they can hear that. They can faintly hear it, but if you just talk a little bit
They
louder.
stop their car. They're definitely getting out of that or doing something in there. But yeah, I think it was just a move into a more professional direction. I mean, that's all I really had to take from it, from the big change, you know.
Agreed.
You don't have anything?
I think that was the first actual word that I said this whole podcast was agreed.
No, you didn't.
Yeah. When we were doing gameplay stuff, that's when we played Xbox for 6 hours every night, so we kind of grew out of that stuff, so yeah.
Okay, I think, and moving on to the next thing, I think another thing was that we all had conflicting ideas, and it would get to the point where we'd all argue over a topic, and it wouldn't even get like friendly. It would get really, really bad, like really terrible.
Yeah, we didn't have any direction. I think at the beginning of the channel, we were going for too many things at once. The goal was to just do random stuff. Whatever video we wanted to make, we'd make it, and that led to a lot of conflict in the channel's main direction. So we were like, all right, we're cutting that shit. We're making a new one. It's gonna be, you know, there's gonna be a main topic to follow, not just do what we want and see where we go. It's do what we have to do to move forward, I guess.
Sure. I think we had the wrong intentions at first, and I think that's mostly for me, because like I was just looking at the views, the likes, and the shares.
I remember you were all about. I think you were all about like having multiple different types of videos on the channel at once, because you had like the Let's Build, the vlogs, the gameplay, the drum sessions and stuff. And I was like, Madison, pick one. We can't do all of these. You're like, no, we're gonna go in many directions all the time.
Yeah, and I know that we wanted to make that channel like a community channel, which is why I made it like that. But I was looking at the structure, and like, yeah, every single piece of content, although it's old, it was still good. It was just the fact that since we couldn't focus on one thing, no one ever knew what we wanted to initially do. Whereas, I'm not even going to lie to you, right now for LaidBack, I have no fucking clue what the structure is going to be. Like, I know the podcast is something that I want to be permanent. It doesn't matter if we get a bunch of views on this or we get enough listeners on this. I don't really mind if we do. But I do know for a fact that this is going to be something that I want to stay for a while. But other than that, maybe like vlogs I know are going to be a thing, mixed with B-roll, kind of emulating Peter McKinnon and Casey Neistat stuff. But we're not. I haven't fully grasped on what I want to do, like where I want to take this with these two, because it's like we're putting filmmaking and we're putting comedy and even visual like everything visual creativity involved into this channel, and I'm just trying to figure out where the hell we're gonna take this. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know. Like it's been a constant debate. But back to the JMAT thing, I think the problem was, like I said, the intentions. I was expecting us to get 1 million views, 1,000 subscribers, all that shit.
But guys, 250 million views.
But and like, I'm one of those firm believers that if you speak something out into the universe, it'll come back. Like something, you'll get a really nice payoff from it. And we did. We actually did. Like when we started taking shit serious, coming out with videos every single week, 2 videos a week. We were like you guys remember, we were like on a really, really tight schedule for like 3 months straight. We were going fucking strong.
Yeah.
We were beasting that shit out. Like, cause that was a transition from us going from Jacob and I's senior year into college. That was last year, actually. That was fucking stupid. That was fucking, like, we were on beast mode with that. 2 videos a week. If we missed like 1 video, we came out with 3 videos the following week. It was fucking crazy. But the more I did it, the more burnt out I felt. And I was just like, this isn't gonna work because shit, we don't got enough ideas to come out, you feel me?
Yeah.
But we were doing shit for the wrong reasons. So
Do you think this is getting loud?
look at the sound levels.
Not much we could do about it.
I know, but they're being really retarded. I think that's Dominic.
Oh, he shut the door. He's cool. That's
Yeah.
Dominic.
All right.
But yeah. Anyways, though, I think we were just doing too much at once, and we weren't giving ourselves the benefit of just going with the flow and seeing what happens. Like, yeah, it was a very nice payoff. Like, we hit 100 subscribers within a month because we literally were like, Madison, let's go ahead and just get these videos, crush these videos out real quick. And then we hit 150, and then we were about to hit 200, but then that's when I stopped. Like, I just didn't feel like editing because of my family situation. And then we just kind of stopped, and then we started subtracting the subscribers, and then shit just went downhill from there. But I think that's what made it very solidified. Like, back in April or May, I think not even that, it wasn't even that, maybe, I think April or May is when I made the final decision. It's like what really made it set in stone what I really wanted to happen with this structure and how we're gonna do things. Because I'm proud of the stuff that we've done. Like, I'm very proud of the stuff that we've done. If you come and look at our first video, and then you look at
Who, us? I didn't touch it.
no, if you look at our first video from JMad, it's on the archive channel, by the way. I meant to say this. I have at least 40 to 50 videos up on the archive channel that we've ever recorded.
Link in the description.
Link in the description.
Link in the description.
I'll even put it up in the eye right here.
Link in the description.
Wait, would it be right there?
Maybe right there.
Right? Or maybe
right there.
right. But I said if you look at our very first video, quick scoping skills to the max, and then you look at our last video, which is before the grandmother thing, like the Roblox thing, the production has changed in quality when it comes to.
Remember the Roblox video? You look confused.
When did we make the Roblox video?
We made that last year, back in November.
Was that our last gameplay video?
You know the one that goes, "You're such a fucking hoe. I love it."
Oh,
that
yeah,
Roblox
yeah,
video that we did?
yeah.
Yeah.
I remember now.
I don't think that was it.
What do you mean?
It is.
No,
that
it
is.
wasn't.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was a Roblox video.
Huh? Yeah. You describe.
I film mostly everything. I'm a freelancer. I film almost everything. But yeah, huh? We weren't filming anything over here. We're just filming a podcast right now. Yeah. But yeah, I guess what was I saying? Can someone tell me what I was saying?
You're talking
We
about
were
the.
talking about the Roblox video.
No, the Roblox
I'm
one
a
was
sick
we were
fuck,
playing
I
with.
like it.
Yeah,
we
the
were
one
playing
that
with,
goes, "You're such a fucking hoe.
Yeah.
I love it."
No, we were playing with Keyshawn Charlie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't remember that?
That wasn't in the video though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
what?
it
What do you
was.
mean?
I just remember going da 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 da.
No, you have
Yeah.
to remember. You said, "I'm a sick fuck. I like a
Like a
quick
quick
fuck." Like 800 times back to
I'm a
back to
sick
back to
fuck.
back.
I like a quick fuck.
No one said
It
that.
premiered
Yeah.
at like the Pornhub Awards. I remember that.
Yeah.
You know what? I fucking hate you both. Y'all some
See,
dickheads.
Calvin's making stuff up, but I'm.
No, that's
speaking
where it
the truth.
Can you
premiered.
check that video to see if it's still going?
Yeah, it's still going.
Okay, you didn't even have to do all of that. But no, the last one was when we were playing with Charlie, Keyshawn, and stuff. And the production, although it was a gameplay, the production was cool. Even the walkthrough that I did with the green screen and all that shit, that was fucking insane. But I want to bring stuff. I don't necessarily want to bring stuff like that back. I just want to see where we can take this main channel first, and then if we have a nice audience, maybe we branch off and go back to gameplay.
Yeah.
Because I still have the capture cards. I plan
I'd be
on.
down with that, you know.
Sure.
But I don't want to. I don't know. I'm down for it, but I'm also iffy with it as well.
Because we'd have to get the newest games, play the most.
Well, not really the
Yeah.
newest games. We'd have to have something to show.
True. Because
We
everyone,
couldn't do random matchmaking. We couldn't we had to edit it. It would have to be
Yeah.
high quality.
Yeah, because if someone's looking for something in specific, they can just go to that YouTuber that already
Yeah.
exists.
And then Or the game would have to be action packed, like the I'm such a fucking hoe, like you're such a fucking hoe. Like,
Shut the fuck up.
Because like in that we were constantly doing something, so we were constantly talking. But like
Yeah.
with our Destiny gameplay, it was like nothing was going on.
I went off that game though. I got like 25.
He has sword kills. Yeah, I remember. How the fuck do you remember that?
That's the only thing I remember because I was so proud.
But
of
I mean,
myself.
like, you got to think about it. Like, there's stuff that we could do. Like, if we get a green screen, we can do some interactive shit.
Mhm.
And like, a lot of people, like, yeah, people do VR shit all the time. But I mean, like, it's fun to always see people react to scary games and shit like that.
We could try to do live streaming stuff.
True. I just need to
Yeah,
get the
yeah.
setup. I just need to get the setup for it. It's like,
my friend Dylan Twitch streams, and I don't know what he uses, but he does.
I
it
have-
seem like
No, there's a free software that you can get. Hooks up
Twitch
to
is
Twitch.
free.
yeah, there's
Twitch
a,
is free, but there's software that you can get. Like Twitch is like partnered up with them. You get that software for free. You can record games like without having like an SD card.
oh yeah,
and
he
stuff
told
like
me.
that.
Yeah, he told me about that. Yeah.
I have it on my old PC, not my new really good
Mhm.
one. You link to Steam. You can choose what server around the world you want to use for speed, basically. And you can record, stream, or record
Sorry for
and
the wet
stream.
guys.
You can put things like, you can decide like which window you want to have open on your computer. So you can have different layers basically. So if you like get out of the game, it doesn't show your desktop background and stuff like that. It's really nice and it's all for free.
Nice, nice. I think like and who knows, we actually might start doing this. I'm getting a newer setup. It's like a studio setup. It has a black drop, a white drop, and a green drop, and like a green background.
Mhm.
So like, and this thing is huge. This is like bigger than the bed of this truck. Like the backdrops are bigger than the bed of this truck. So if we wanted to do some green screen shit with like gameplay or some form of CGI, like it'll be small, minimal CGI. But like if we
Yeah.
wanted to do stuff,
Stock
we'll
CGI.
have stock CGI. We'll have the backdrops for it, and I don't know, like I said, we're still trying to figure out the general structure of this channel because it's like we had talked to some friends. Shout out to Alex. We talked to some friends, and it's like right now we're not necessarily all over the place, but we're just trying to figure out what exactly we want to do from this point.
Mhm.
Because go ahead.
You continue. I was gonna go off topic a bit.
Oh, okay. Just remember what you were
Yeah.
gonna say. Please do. But I kind of wanna make something that people can, I don't know, take with a grain of salt. Say, I haven't seen this before. I like it. Maybe I can show this to my friends. Maybe I can be a part of this. Because, like, I'm more than opening to letting people be a part of these projects that we work on. Because, like, I'm always looking for people that are into film or that are into video making or that want to get their own work out there. Because when people collab with us, it's fun. It's always fun. It's always a good time.
I think get like PewDiePie and Markiplier.
But yeah,
I didn't see that.
I don't know. We'll see. I just know for sure for Sarah's vlogs and podcasts are gonna be here to stay. B-roll is in the vlogs, so I'm just putting that all together. That's
Mhm.
vlogs.
And we're working on our B-roll and vlog formula stuff.
Yeah,
like that. We're-
structure.
Yeah, we're like, because if you looked at the last vlog, right? I know I already talked to you about it, but like I kind of just want to voice my opinion because I don't know why. But like I was watching the vlog, I was like, oh, okay, it's a normal vlog, and then like it got to the B-roll part, and I was like, oh, this is out of nowhere. This is like a diamond in the rough, you know, like because you go from lower quality to like a lot higher quality.
Yeah.
And you know, like Casey Neistat and the guy that you watch and stuff like that, they like splice it in there.
Yeah.
So like Mess and I were texting back and forth. I'm like, we should just spice it in there, like put some B-roll at the beginning, maybe some in the middle, maybe some at the end, so people get hooked, watch some of the vlog, hooked again, watch the vlog, and then have a satisfying ending.
True. And
So we're still experimenting with that.
Makes sense.
And on top of that last video, I'm not gonna lie, I was already busy throughout the week, so I rushed that whole edit. Like,
Yeah.
if you see the fantasy edit and then you see that edit, you're like, that's not the new edit is not Madison at all. You know,
Yeah.
that's like rush Madison.
And there wasn't a lot of footage either that you could use.
Yeah, and the thing is, like, in between these podcasts, I always have a 2 weeks difference. So I always have 2 weeks in between the vlog and get B-roll. But because we had some drone B-roll, but I'm embarrassed to say what happened. They can tell you. Just go ahead.
Well, Madison decided to try to land the drone in a bush.
Are
Hey,
you gonna put the video in? Are you gonna clip the video in?
It's not on there. It's not on there at all.
No, we recorded it. Remember?
But
Using
it's
your
not.
phone.
We did. Oh, on my phone. It might be on my phone. Maybe.
Because
Yeah,
I remember you
remember.
showing it to us.
We had
and
it
then you
in
showed it
some-
to Keyshawn.
So he tried to land the drone. There's a bush. It flipped over, hit the ground, and he kept going.
and it
going.
just started
And
drilling,
it started
into,
drilling
the
into the
ground.
ground. Madison's like, "Oh, don't worry, the ground is soft." That wasn't soft ground.
It was
It was.
like
It was
rock.
dirt.
It
It
was
was
like-
fucking dirt.
When
And I'm
dirt hardens and it's like a soft, crumbly rock, that's like what it was.
Yeah.
Like, that shit made
So
me.
two of the propeller thingies broke, and we cracked the lens of the GoPro.
We didn't
Or the
crack-
lens cover.
Lens cover. So the GoPro is completely fine. I just got to get a new lens cover for it. And it's not my drone, so
Yeah.
so that's something
Yeah,
that.
what I was gonna say is, I definitely know of and know smaller musicians that we can easily get free music from, as long as we
Please,
play.
I would be so
Like,
hyped.
definitely
I know
my
one.
girlfriend.
Yeah,
I know.
was about to say.
Yeah,
I know
yeah.
one.
I talked to Jesse
Yeah,
about that.
she's
said
hype
cool.
about that. Let's see. My friend Jasic, he has an EP out. It's small, so I'm sure he
I
wouldn't
saw
mind
him
at all.
on Jesse's story, maybe.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think I
he,
saw about
he would not at all mind if we used his music for free, as long as we probably like ask him. He'd probably be hyped.
Like
and then,
him.
And then like there's a guy that I've been subscribed to for like 3 years on YouTube called Floating Forest. He makes really good music and it gets like 30 views each video. And like his SoundCloud doesn't do well and stuff like that, so I'm sure we could use his stuff.
Yeah,
Like
and
I've seen larger like it's I don't know how to. They like go to abandoned buildings and like film stuff,
Sure,
and then they have B-roll with it, and they use one of his songs for him. That's how I discovered him. But like that song like got a couple thousand views from that 100,000 view video, and then just the views tanked.
So
And
we'll give him a couple views.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
a
mean, like,
handful.
and the thing
Yeah.
is, that's
I mean,
that,
at least he'd be out there more.
I wanna start doing it this way because I was flipping it backwards. I was recording the video first and then have a song idea, whereas I should flip that and have the song first and then tune my videos that I record to
Keep a
it.
song in your head.
Yeah, with the song on my, cause like I'm more.
It'd probably be easier to
Yeah,
edit
because
that way too.
that's exactly how I did it for fantasy. The reason why fantasy worked so well is because I already had the song in mind, and then when I recorded all the B-roll, I was like, yeah, the first half of that is literally the old ways I recorded. It was still okay. It was still high quality, but it wasn't how I like previously recorded, and it led to something more serene and bright and light and vibrant, and that's what I liked about it. Cause like that whole song fit with that whole entire, what the fuck is the word?
Setting.
Setting.
Yeah,
Thank you.
setting.
But I don't know. Like that's what I'm probably gonna start doing. And yeah, Alex did give me advice that we shouldn't even worry about coming out with weekly videos. But it's something for me. It's
We're gonna have a personal schedule, but not like we're gonna we're not gonna have a video out every week. Like most like on average we're not, but like we're gonna attempt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's not set in stone. Video every week and then have a month pass without any videos and be like, sorry guys, we didn't.
Yeah, because
upload
we did
anything."
that. We did that all
We're
the time.
gonna try
Yeah.
to keep to a week, but if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen.
Yeah.
True.
Like it's not. It's
Like you're working now.
Mhm.
You're working now.
You're working.
I'm working
now.
40 hours a week in 3
working,
days.
like-
I'm working on the
I
only
work
days
8
that
hours
people
a week.
get. Really?
Yeah, because I'm only there for 2 hours and it's 4 days a week.
Oh, it's probably good money though. You probably get paid a bit.
They start me at minimum wage, but once I'm there, like a couple of weeks,
I
they bring
think-
it up to like $9.
I think once
That's
marching
okay.
That's what I
band,
get
I think
paid.
once marching band ends for you.
Oh yeah, I'll
and
be.
you and next semester rolls around and we're both in school. I think everything will mellow out a little bit.
Yeah, because
And
we'll
it'll
probably
be-
get
and then-
schedules that match.
And then I
us.
only work fall and spring as
True.
well.
And then
unless they
that'll
need
give
me at
us
the pool.
that. Let's say we all have one day off, at the
That's
very
a whole
very
24
least.
hours to film stuff.
Film something.
But like, that's not even a guarantee because that's our one day off the whole
Yeah.
week.
But
It's not
but you
a
gotta,
guarantee
But
that
you gotta
we're
think
gonna
about this.
record stuff.
You guys have classes, and I'll have classes too next semester. We're going in, but let's say we're going
Yeah.
in between classes. That's a 3-hour gap right
Mhm.
there that we can meet up and record.
I mean,
something
worst
like
case
this.
we could come here
Yeah.
in between classes.
Yeah.
This was quick to set up.
Yeah.
True.
Oh,
And, like,
podcast is always.
And
Yeah.
that's why I said we have to talk from a technical standpoint of how we're gonna shoot stuff, because 9 times out of 10, we might be meeting up at night most of the time. But if we can plan it and formulate something
Mhm.
correctly, we can meet up during the day for maybe 1 hour and crush something really
And then-
quickly,
And
it'll
we
be.
could also start doing. We could get in touch with those podcast commercials to have during the podcast. do stuff with that because I want to get down to that. I'm gonna start writing stuff up. Like I
True.
swear. Like,
And,
I'm gonna start coming up with ideas and just start.
True. We got a couple treats coming in.
Tasty
Tasty treats coming in later this year.
Just in
We
time
have,
for Halloween.
Just in time for Halloween and just in time for Christmas and Thanksgiving because we had some project.
Right.
Yeah,
Halloween.
we had some projects that we wanted to do when we were on JMAT, but we're too busy. But now we're not. We're busy, but we can work around each other's schedules. Like right now, we're shooting at night. This is after they both. I didn't work today. This is after he got off work. He got out of class. It worked out pretty well for us being on tight schedules.
When marching band is done, I'll have my Friday nights open as well.
And
I work Friday nights
Oh.
unless it's after 11.
but I feel like you'll.
Well,
be
I'm
tired
allowed to
still.
be like out late Friday nights since
True.
it's not a school night.
True.
But
I
still,
work every weekend day,
Oh,
Friday,
nice.
Saturday, Sunday. That's it. That's
the
my whole
worst
schedule.
to have. I'd
Yeah.
rather every weekday than it.
Yeah.
And
But
like
I have school. I have class. They don't have weekend classes.
like I said, everything. I think once we hit towards the end of the year and we go into the next year, things will start to mellow out.
Yeah.
And we'll actually have
Because we
a
all
set
just
structure.
started all this
And,
stuff.
and like I
so-
said, just like how we're having a difficult time to figure out the structure of this channel, we're having a difficult time figuring out the structure of how we're all gonna
yeah,
work
time
together with
management.
this time management wise.
Hey,
So-
that's a good skill though. That's one of the biggest skills you need in the workforce is
True,
time management. So we're
And-
gonna learn that early.
And the thing is, like I said, we're gonna try to come out with a video every week. But it's kind of on me. So like if we don't come out with a video a certain week, it's my fault. Absolutely, positively my fault
Because we
because-
could just all be busy.
Yeah.
Well, you got to think. I'm the person that what if we already had recorded a video and I just
That's
didn't get
true.
around to editing it?
Yeah.
Because like
I
last
mean, yeah, but
I
that's,
mean,
that's
then
if
you'd
you have
be
to
busy.
edit something. But like, if we have to shoot something and I'm like, I'm busy, and Jacob's like, I'm busy, then it's not your fault.
Right.
but
Like it's the collective.
And
fault.
even if you haven't edited, it's not. I mean, I don't think anyone's gonna be mad at you.
Exactly.
That's true.
Again,
I'm not-
because
we're
we're
all
not
busy.
keeping to a strict schedule.
Right.
yeah. But like I think that the most I want to get at least 3 videos out a month. That's just my
Yeah,
that's my
that
2
would be
cents.
pretty good.
Because like a week off is not gonna hurt anybody. Literally a week off is not gonna hurt
And
anybody.
then it can just again be a week for brainstorming as well.
True. And like I said, I do wanna make we're still at 27. We can keep going for a little while if you guys
Yeah.
like the week like I said, we're still trying to figure out a general structure. I just know that vlogs and podcasts are a thing now that are going to be a thing that are going to be prominent on here, and we'll add more. We'll just introduce something new as we go. Like I know films, we already know that we already established films were going to be a thing. I even said that in that Something Brief video a while back. I'll put that in the eye right here. We mentioned Something Brief. I said that we were going to bring it back. Bring back. Would you fucking stop?
Right
Bring
there.
back films and even
Just click right
comedy
there.
sketches, and we might even intertwine both of those things. So comedy is intertwined with the films, which is technically a genre, but who gives a shit. But yeah, we have a couple film projects that we have
Yep.
in store that we literally have been. We were talking in the car like on our way to record this, and it was hilarious because we just have I don't know. It was a good conversation, but I think in between the times that we do record, that's why I said we need to get on a technical standpoint and talk to each other. Because if we're just kind of half-reading shit and being very, very selective on
See,
when to respond,
The reason I
we're
don't
not
check the
going.
group chat is not because I have it silenced. It's just because my phone doesn't make a sound or vibrate whenever I get a Snapchat notification. It just kind of it does this. So if it's in my pocket,
My
I'm not
phone
gonna
does
I'm
that
not gonna
too.
know that. If it's next to me and out of my sight, I'm not gonna see it.
And I'm not
screen
even saying with that. I'm saying like in general, if I'm actually texting you guys, sometimes you guys take hours to respond.
Yeah,
and,
I'm bad
and,
with
sometimes
that.
I'm
and it's not
busy.
and it's not your fault. I'm just saying like I feel like we have to get more. Are you just gonna? You just distracted me with this.
We just need to be more communicative.
Communicative.
Yeah,
Because
more communicative.
earlier tonight, no offense, no shade at Jacob or anything. He didn't do anything wrong. He thought we weren't recording tonight.
Oh wow, fuck you, Jacob.
He thought we weren't recording tonight because we couldn't meet up earlier in the day. But I said no. I said if we can't record in the day, we're gonna meet up later tonight to record. And that's not his fault. It was just a miscommunication.
Yeah.
But that's why I feel like we have to work on reading everything, and then instead of just kind of like, yeah, I'll respond in a second. Respond immediately as soon as you can, and say, all right, bet. What do we need to do? Like actually ask questions so that there's absolutely no way you could fuck up the the communication,
Right.
so that if someone's in the wrong, there's no like argument of it to come of it. Like if I'm absolutely wrong and I didn't communicate something properly, I'm wrong. There's no argument with it.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
So, because like I just don't want us to be arguing about
Moral of
anything.
the story: Madison's wrong.
I'm wrong.
Technical difficulties warning. One of the cameras decided to stop, so we had to restart from the 30-minute mark. So this is great. We talked about a lot of stuff. Don't remember most of it, but I do remember we thanked our sponsor for sponsoring this video. Cut to the clip.
We're gonna go to commercial break.
Men were once women in the female anatomy, but then the X and Y chromosome came into play. Or is it the XX chromosome? I can't remember. I'm sorry. Look at the board. And that's why if you look at the male and female genetics, you see why males can't wear tampons.
Hi, I'm Strong Johnson. I'm here to tell you why he is a liar. What?
Hi, I'm Strong Johnson, and I'm here to tell you why you need a man pawn. Now, you might be thinking, what? Men don't need no tampons. Well, yes, we do. Have you heard your man say, I got a boner? Well, that doesn't mean he has an erection. That means he's bleeding out of his penis. Just think about it. Penises don't got no bones. So where's the boner? So, you want a man pawn? Order today. And that scientific evidence should show you why you should buy man pawns today.
Hold up. That is all scientifically inaccurate.
No, listen to him, man. Listen to him. He has a point with the whole bloody pee-pee boner thing. It makes sense.
Man, you weren't even paying attention the whole class.
Yeah, and then this strong man just storms into class, making a
Nah,
ruckus.
I'm done.
What?
Nah, I'm done.
Okay.
And now we're just gonna.
I'd
wrap
like
it
to
up.
thank the sponsor for sponsoring this video. Thank you very much.
We're gonna. Okay.
Their
we're gonna wrap.
information is down in the description. Make sure to.
We're
hit them
gonna-
up with
okay.
it. You They're not gonna pay us unless I thank them, Madison. So either go down in the description, like if they gave us a phone number or a link, click on it. If the call whatever phone number, just support them. Code LaidBack. Use code LaidBack to get whatever deal they're offering. We don't know which sponsor yet, but there's a list of them, and this is one of them that we're featuring.
And if you want to know their phone number, it's the first one you can guess.
Did you really just try to plug your phone number just now?
No?
All right. All right, but yeah, we're gonna wrap this up here. There was like 50 minutes of footage, but now this is at 30, so
So
my camera decided.
I mean,
to be
we
retarded.
didn't have much to talk about though, and like a
After
lot of
that.
that
We
footage
covered
though,
pretty much.
was like stuff that we were gonna cut anyway. So,
Sure.
It's
That was
like-
like
that's
15
true,
minutes. It was
yeah.
like 15 minutes.
yeah,
So I mean, like,
so we're good.
so yeah, we're good. Yeah.
So thanks for tuning in. Smash that motherfucking like button. Hit subscribe. Turn on bell notifications. Share us on Twitter, Reddit, Tinder, Twitter,
Reddit?
on every social media. Show it to your father. Play it during his birthday. Do whatever you want with the podcast, but don't share it or like or subscribe or turn on bell notifications.
If your father doesn't have only one foot, it's not worth it.
And remember, the average number of human hands in the world is less than 2.
Did you just? What are you guys doing?